Vetri IAS Study Circle, the best academy for competitive examinations.
Hello, hi, this is Jiva, faculty of Vetri IAS Study Circle. I am handling the economics part of UPSC. So now we are going to deal with the fiscal policy, the most important chapter of economics. So the students who are all preparing for UPSC or TNPSC or any other examination, the fiscal policy chapter is very important. In particularly UPSC, they are asking more than 6 to 7 questions directly from fiscal policy chapter. So here we are going to opening the myth about fiscal policy. Actually we have to answer more than 4 to 5 questions. Then you can easily understanding the what is fiscal policy and other things also. So right, we just go what is fiscal policy. See, fiscal policy is nothing but the policy which is made by the government of India for its financial administration is known as fiscal policy. See, for the financial administration, which means it is the transaction between government and the people, which means what are the incomes of government and what are the expenditures of government. That is the fiscal policy. So I already told what is the income and expenditure of government. See, the income and expenditure of government, it means that it is budget, right? So if budget, which means what? It is the receipt and expenditure. Same way, that is income and the expenditure of the government is known as budget, right? So anyhow, so first we discuss about the budget, then second types of budget also. So types of budget, which means what are the types of budget? What type of budget India is going to follow? Already we following there are we have a 3 to 4 type of budget. So first the type of budget, which means first incremental budget, zero based budget, performance budget and outcome based budgets. So these 4 are the different type of budget which is available for India. In Indian government, which is adopting the in allocation of funds, by the way we are following zero based budget, but in outcome in output based we are following the outcome based budget. Okay, so next types of accounts. In types of account we have in India capital and revenue accounts. In capital account especially we have a capital receipt and a capital expenditure. Then revenue account we have a revenue receipt and revenue expenditure. See, what is the difference between capital and revenue account, sir? See, capital is nothing but it is a double time transactions. So the money which is go first and again the money coming back to the government, that is the double time transaction. Example, so example for capital receipt. So first borrowing of loans. Okay, example for capital receipt, borrowing of loans. Loans, which means the government of India by borrowing the loan from any other country or within a country, then a particular point of time the government might be returned back to the borrower. Okay, so that is a double time transaction, right? Then apart from borrowing of loans, the capital receipt is what? Disinvestment, that is the capital receipt. Then examples of capital expenditure, which means investment. Okay, then next so both these are all the double time transaction. Okay, so easily understand what is capital point of account. Then revenue account, which means a single time account, single type of transaction, which means the government, either the government has to spend the money or the government has to collect the money. Example, so example for revenue receipt is it is taxation, correct? So the taxation is the main part of revenue receipt. Okay, so tax is nothing but it is the compulsory contribution by the people to the government, right? So the people, they are going to paying the tax to the government. Might be the tax it is not repaying to the people, right? So that is a single time of transaction. That is the example for revenue receipt. Then revenue expenditure. What is the example of revenue expenditure? That is subsidies, interest payments. So these are all the examples of revenue expenditure. Okay, so here we are going to discuss about the what is tax, what is direct tax, and what is indirect tax, and what is deficits and all other things also. Okay, so next policies. See, policies, which means whether the government have the time to discussing or introducing the new policies for the people welfare and development of the people. Okay, so here we have a fiscal responsibility budget management act, then financial sector legislative reforms commission policies. So these two policies are very important. Actually fiscal responsibility and budget management, that policy was introduced in the year of 2003. The target is within the year of 2008 they have to reduce the fiscal deficit and revenue deficit in particular point. Okay, but the target was extended up to 2021, up to 2021. Okay, there was one committee also appointing for FRBM Act, that is the encasing committee. Okay, then FSLRC is a very important legislative reforms commission in the financial sector. So the committee was headed by the B.N. Sri Krishna. So other than there are some other committees and policies also there. We will discuss into the classes by one. Okay, so these are all the very basics and important about the Indian economics, especially the fiscal policy. See here in overall in Indian economics, 9 to 10 chapters only. Okay, so that is a very important and very easiest way to remembering and preparing for Indian economics. Okay, so if you people thinks that economics is the toughest part, once you are watching this class, you might feel that it is the easiest subject for UPSC preparation. Okay, so thank you, have a nice day.
Vetri IAS Study Circle, South India's best faculties, excellent infrastructure, complete course material, 100% scholarship, greatest achievement within 5 years. Vetri IAS Study Circle, the best academy for competitive examinations.